Well, hello YouTube, it's me, Fort Master, and yeah, another JonTron video already. Yeah, that was quick. Yeah, Titanic 2. Yeah, so I don't know what he's going to be talking about in this. I mean, there was the rich guy in Australia, I think it was, where he was making like a modern replica, but a full-size replica of the Titanic. And then it initially was supposed to set sail in 2020, 2021. Then I heard it was canceled. So I don't know. And if not that, could he be talking about a movie? Because there was, I don't think it was called Titanic 2, but there was like a movie I remember I saw clips of years ago where they raised the Titanic and made it float. And I think that was made before they actually discovered the real Titanic, because they depicted the Titanic in that movie as still being in one piece, more or less, and not having broken in half. God, I need to see if I can find that full thing, just watch the entire movie, just see what I was about. But never mind that. JonTron's here with another video within 2 weeks of the last one. It has to be. Yeah, it's his last one, the Sri Sri Ranker of the Universe, came out 9 days ago as I'm watching this. And I don't think I've ever seen JonTron put out 2 videos that close together. I mean, granted, and maybe Game Grumps, but that was a group project. Semantics. Let's get to actually watching the video then, shall we? So, as always, original video will be linked in the description if you haven't seen it for some reason. Corner video will be leading to my Let's Play of the day. And yeah, let's get this thing started then, shall we?
Hello. Today I'm here to talk to you about something that affects thousands of Americans one time. And what, this? I didn't even see this. I didn't even know this was here. What, you think I'm trying to cash in on that renewed international interest in submarines? You think I'm trying to dip into that sweet, sweet, timely June 22nd Google Trends spike? Disgusting. That's really what you think of me? I would never do that. I'm here for the disaster tangentially related to that one.
The Titanic, yeah.
The boat that sank.
Here comes a new challenger.
another Titanic video. Yeah. How many Titanic videos has he made? Because there was Titanic, which was about like a bunch of Titanic games. He's made a couple of videos on animated Titanic movies. So this has to be like his 4th, maybe even 5th. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at this again.
I keep trying to right this ship, but those icebergs just keep on a-coming. That's right, I'm making yet another video about the Titanic.
4th, yeah, okay.
How is it even possible? And God knows at this point...
Oh yeah, well I guess technically 5th if you count the music video. Which, God, now remembering that, I have to go back and listen to that now.
Last one. Also, I definitely wasn't already planning this video 5 months ago before a certain international incident occurred and captured the global imagination. You know, couldn't be me.
God.
You know, rushing this video forward in production to capitalize on a trend and still being late, so it's not even trending anymore.
Yeah.
Principles. Anyways, look at this. Check this out. Tell me, what do an Australian mega mogul and a cruise liner have to do with each other in the year of our Lord 2023? If you said sequel to the Titanic, literally called Titanic 2,
it's okay. So he's talking about the replica,
guesser, but also unfortunately correct. Oh, I'm making that up? You're calling me a liar? Well, why don't you tell that to Clive, National Living Treasure Palmer, the man of the hour and the brains behind the operation to resurrect the doomed vessel. By the way, I'm dead serious. That is officially his title. He's one of 100 people to have the designation of National Living Treasure in Australia. Oh, and by the way, I should mention, he's the only one on the list where it specifies specifically placed on list after his staff were instructed to vote for him, so...
Yeah, I guess that works.
Where's a good one? If you've never heard of Clive Palmer, just know he's a force to be reckoned with, okay? He's an Australian billionaire, industrial magnate, and politically outspoken citizen. Just for some reference on the kind of guy we're talking about here, he has a real-life dinosaur park and 3 billion Australian dollars, which I presume still converts to a decent amount of real-world money. If there's anyone that can...
3 billion? What's the conversion between Australian dollars and US dollars right now? Yeah, so 65 American cents. So, actually, I didn't realize the Australian dollar was weaker than the Canadian dollar. Because usually the Canadian dollar works out to about 75 American cents. So, Interesting. Cool. What is it to the Canadian dollar right now? $1 is 88 Canadian cents. Cool.
Could bring back this boat, it's him. And mainly because I think he's the only one who wants to do it. He's even gone so far as trying to hype up public interest to complete the project, releasing PR videos such as the official Titanic 2 promo video, Awesome, showcasing his vision of how he would faithfully recreate the ship in all its glory. But my favorite part of this video is just how he goes up to a bunch of random people on the street and he's like, what do you think of this idea? And they're just completely confused in a realistic way.
To build another replica, that's going to cost them a lot of money, isn't it?
I think it's interesting. Are they planning to sail it or just use it as a museum?
Is it for art or for use or for...
Full size.
Are they actually going to sail it or is it just... Huh.
Titanic 2?
Oh, God.
I'm on crack and even I think that's whack. Anyways, empty your pockets. Right now, everything. Yeah, I'm serious.
No!
But how could such a task be accomplished, you might ask?
With a lot of money. We just established he is a billionaire.
Well, thanks to investigative journalist Ray Martin, 60 Minutes Australia provides us the answer, as well as an all-access pass behind the man, the myth, the National Living Treasure. Let's find out.
I still can't believe that is an actual title you can get in Australia. And I'm guessing you have to be, from Australia and live there to have the title.
Together.
Mention the name Clive Palmer, and everything that comes to mind is big. Big money, big ideas, big opinions.
Now, right off the bat, that sucks. I feel like you're being a bit cheeky. Well, down here in the description, they made sure to put big in all capitals, so... No, I'm sure that was just caps lock was on. That's all it was.
One of Australia's richest men, he's also one of the most outspoken. But what he loves even more than a good stoush is a grand idea.
Stoush?
A stoush? We're gonna
I'm gonna guess that's some sort of beer.
have to get a price check on that. Stoush, Australian slang. Okay, a fight or brawl. So
Oh,
likes to
okay,
rumble
never
and
mind.
tumble. Okay, that's our man. That's our man, Clive.
You see, he's building an updated, near-perfect replica of the legendary luxury cruise liner that sank 100 years ago. Clive doesn't know what it'll cost, and in typical Clive style, he doesn't seem to care.
Well, I mean, that's fair. He's got the entrepreneurial spirit. Sky's the limit, or should we say, ocean floor is the limit.
Yeah. I remember I saw a while ago, they made artist conceptions of what it looked like, and it would look basically the same, except there was a notch in each side that held modern lifeboats, like those big orange things. And obviously I think it would have better watertight doors, better pumping, and wouldn't be steam powered, unfortunately. Actually, fun fact, given that the central propeller on the Titanic was driven by a turbine, who was powered by the exhaust steam of the two outer reciprocating engines that powered the outside propeller shafts. The central propeller of the Titanic couldn't go in reverse. It was only for going forward. That's your fun fact for the day.
Let's hear him out.
Building a new Titanic may be the boldest of Clive Palmer's crazy ideas. Maybe. How about a life-size T-Rex?
Oh, would you look at that? He's perfectly qualified. He's already resurrected the bones of one, cataclysmic event. And the movie where they do that thing also ends completely fine. So as far as I'm concerned, we're 2 for 2.
Can I actually just ask you a question a famous Queenslander once said? Yeah. Please explain.
Fair question. I get where you're coming from, but that's a dinosaur. That's a dinosaur. Dino right here.
Yeah, that
This is
is.
a dinosaur, sir. That's a dinosaur. That's a stegosaurus.
Wait a minute.
Andrew, give me a cool one so I look cool to the audience. Parasaurolophus. Give me one more so they can be friends. Megalosaurus.
Oh no, with the
Struggling
shipping.
five-star resort for an absolute song. He changed its name to the Palmer Coolum Resort and then sacked 3/4 of the staff.
As you can see, such fantastic food. You can tell by the font and the yellow sign there.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
you couldn't have spent a couple of bucks on a basic yellow sign with block Arial font.
the font's on purpose, but the sign ain't supposed to be yellow.
The people who owned it, I think, were going to close it down because it was losing $15 to $20 million a year.
Now, easily, it's only losing $3 million a year, unless you count the maintenance costs of the mechanical dinosaur, in which case it's losing about 15 to 20 a year. But it's cooler now.
I guess I would like to.
I don't get golfing.
But he's probably not anything but ordinary.
So here he is with his wife now. I guess they're interviewing him at his house, but why does he look like he's like a little schoolboy sitting next to his wife there like that?
Anything but ordinary.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm ordinary, Ray. I don't know what all the fuss is about, really. If you go, come down
I'm
here,
just
Ray,
a
we'll fill
literal
that photo.
billionaire.
It's the first time this very private couple has opened up their inner sanctum.
There's a President Tahiti and Billy Clinton over there, right?
Damn, he's just
Billy
straight up
Clinton?
on Billy terms with President Clinton. That's some serious stuff.
Do you find him as sexy as your husband?
Oh no, I find my husband very sexy.
Nailed it. 10 out of 10. Ray, we gotta talk.
I'm just looking at her. Is she dyeing her hair, or is she a lot younger than him?
That was a bit out of pocket. He literally just asked the man's wife right in front of him if she'd rather do the dirty with Bill Clinton. What the hell? That's just messed up for real. Listen,
Yeah,
I'm just
that's,
asking the hard questions.
That's
Fuck,
not a
marry, or
nice
kill.
question.
Jimmy Carter, Clive, please. Just let me finish. Grover Cleveland. Oh, this one's not quite correct.
Wrong.
Definitely. Gosh. Absolutely.
What did you pay for this?
Ray, this isn't working how you think it is. She's not laughing with you. You know, she's looking for routes of escape. You've put her in fight or flight.
It's good to take you out here in your high heels.
Clive's taking his wife outside. Like, this guy, he's crossing the line, right? Like, I don't want to get this wrong. Maybe I'm thinking about this too hard, but
Yeah, he's being a little
you think he'll ask
creepy.
me about the Titanic soon?
So you had no idea how wealthy he was when you first started dating him?
I guess it wasn't really relevant.
Yeah, I was more like focused on like the fact that like I loved and cared for him. But yeah, thinking back, yeah, I'm not sure if I knew.
Is that Anna? Is that your hair?
I used to be very
Used to be
blonde.
blonde, yeah.
Really?
That's gonna be you. Front page. That looks bad for you. You're screwed. I genuinely can't believe you gave this up at your own free will.
Born in Bulgaria, Anna has degrees in law and accountancy.
Which unfortunately rules out her being an Eastern European mail-order bride. But the good news, she could still be a hit woman. More at 11.
Okay.
Clive has shown there are no toys that he can't buy.
You think you're special? You're not. You're not. I get Dobby, dude. I might need to take a loan out on this one to get it, but that's fine. I can get it. It's easy. That's mine. I can get that. Ah! That genuinely scared me. Thought that's a real spider for a second. That's way too realistic.
I want to buy so much Lego. It is so expensive, though.
Good morning, Mr. Parra. Good morning. Thanks. People discriminate against me every day by saying I'm a fat bastard or whatever, right? And you read
Fat
that
rich
to me.
bastard.
Oh, nice one, Ray. Nailed him. That's why you're on 60 Minutes Australia. Up top. Or should I say down under?
But they don't ask me to talk. They don't even know who I am.
Everyone says, get out of the way, Sphere Boy. But no one asks, why are you in the way, Sphere Boy?
Why are you in the way? That's a good question.
The ballroom, of course, all this will be air conditioned.
Clive's ship of dreams, Titanic 2, will be built in China, starting in June of this year and setting sail in 2016.
Supposed to have set sail in 2016. Guess they
Yeah.
really missed the bus. By the way, I love how it's implied
Smack.
from these videos that not only does he want to recreate the Titanic itself, but he wants to recreate the time period. Like, even if people did theoretically book this in the future, be honest, what are the chances it wouldn't just devolve into absolute depravity? People twerking to trap music on the front deck swimming pool, crowding around shirtless, chugging natty lights? What are the chances that's not exactly what would happen? Okay, you're not getting this. This is what you're getting. I'm afraid
I'm okay
that
with
whole
the dog.
thing, that went down with the Titanic, and she ain't coming back up.
Plotting the original course from Southampton to New York.
This is about recreating the experience of Titanic 1.
You gotta pitch it a different way. You can't just say you're recreating the experience shot for shot of the Titanic 1. That's great and all. I'm all for authenticity. But sometimes you go to a Chinese restaurant, you just want some Kung Pao chicken, some General Tso's. You don't need the pork blood soup, the scorpion on the stick. So maybe, you can make a Tex-Mex version of the boat's course there. Maybe just a loop right around the
Taco
whole
Bell.
iceberg episode.
Yeah.
Is it about dreams or about making money?
We'll make a lot of money, but hopefully that's a byproduct. You see, you never should worry about how much money you make. You should always worry about
Getting it to shore. I completely agree, Clive. A
Yeah.
or B, right? That's what we're thinking?
doing it for the right reasons and doing a good job.
Close enough for now. Yeah, we'll get there.
Close enough for
If Clive
government
Palmer
work.
manages to pull off this monumental Titanic 2 folly of his, and many people doubt that he will, then his brand new ocean liner will finish up here at the famous Pier 54.
Ray, calm down, Jesus.
Yeah, he is. Ray is bad mouthing him so much in this. I mean, that's just. This seems just a little unprofessional, don't you think?
What did Mr. Palmer do to you, man? Is this personal? Give him a chance. You're 60 minutes. You can at least try to be objective. If this asshole ever gets his shit together, I mean, yeah, that's where it'll be. That's where it'll show up. I had to, for the sake of accuracy, I had to fly all the way out here and point at that. But we all know it's not gonna happen. And by the way, Clive, whatever this is, so they put some kind of caterpillar here now. I don't know. That wasn't here 10 years ago, but on the way in, you're gonna have to dodge that.
Oh, okay.
I love Australian people. I love it. He's a great guy. God bless him.
I don't know who he is.
I had a buddy like that once, Ray. It's all gone now. Is that right?
Yeah, listen, let's get back to the armored vehicle. I don't really like the way Elmo and Batman are eyeing me up right now. Is this normal? That normal here? They do that? Yeah, let's go back to the car.
This quintessential Queenslander says he's making so much money right now that he can't spend it all.
It's not about money, Ray. I keep trying to convince you.
Dude, it's so cringy. In almost every scene, like for real, he just keeps mentioning money, and then Clive's like, it's not about the money, dude.
Is it about dreams or about making money? Is money a motivation?
Not really, not at all.
Was it ever?
Never.
When you were broke? Were you driven by ego?
I don't have an ego.
By the way, it seems pretty clear at this point that he's trying to do like a hit piece on Clive here, but it's just completely backfiring on him. He's just making himself look so bad. And like multiple times in this spot, he's just gone way beyond what's even approaching acceptable. So towards the end of the documentary here, they end up going to this big gala event that Clive has thrown, and I'm not really sure what it is they're celebrating, because as far as I remember, the boat's barely even ink on paper yet, but
I'm gonna have to look this up after the video.
Into New York, you'll be able to say that you were here tonight when it all began.
But what you will not have is plausible deniability. That is gone. You're on all 12 of my cameras right now, live.
He wants to convince all the non-believers that they should all jump on board the Palmer Love Boat.
This contingent looks a bit skeptical. They don't look too pleased. They're like, the conga line? We're doing the conga line? The boat's not even on the water. What'd they say this is for again?
Clive may be our wealthiest man. Even if to 18-year-old daughter Emily... Does he embarrass you sometimes?
Every day. Every day.
Oh my God! This fucking guy! So, do you regret being born to your father? Tell me, does it bother you that you share this man's DNA? Into the mic, please, if you don't mind. Right there.
Is he... I swear this guy, it's like, JonTron was right. He seems to have like a vendetta out against him. Granted, I've never heard of either of them before, so I have no idea if they have actually done stuff in the past.
Getting better at this, or is he just getting worse as you get older?
Now stick with me here, this is important. Which one of these obviously better dad candidates would you have preferred was your dad? Yeah, into the lapel mic? You're doing great, just right here.
I think I would say.
Yeah, I like my dad. Yeah, I like my dad. Thanks. Who are you? Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I like my dad. Yeah. So anyways, as this whole thing draws to an end, Clive and Ray sit down for one last heart-to-heart. And Clive has some words of inspiration for us all.
My mother said to me at a very early age, she said, Clive, well, life will tell you what you can't do. It's best for you to find out what you can do. And that's what I've been doing. So far, I haven't found out what I can't do, Ray.
And then immediately after this, he found out he couldn't do Titanic 2 and it's still not done. And then China tried and couldn't do it either, and it's in a scrapyard. So, what did we learn today, kids? Maybe it's time we finally put this boat to rest permanently. Because nothing good has ever come from rustling around in its graveyard. Sorry, what'd you say? Titanic 666 is streaming right now on Tubi Originals? Oh, this boat will never die. Keep it coming. Oh,
I'm sorry, what?
Now that's not the kind of thing you want to see rocking up on your doors.
So first of all, gotta confirm, is this boat still being made? Going to launch in 2022, right. 2023 update, okay. Is Titanic 2 based on a true story? What? Titanic 2, yeah, that's the movie that's the movie I think I was talking about before. What was this? Titanic 666? What? Okay, so you're going to be getting 2 reactions for the price of 1 today. I have to see this trailer. Ooh, okay, yeah, I'm
on the deck of the Titanic when I started hearing something.
10 years after the launch of the original.
Oh, what?
Titanic 3 will set sail in just a few hours on the same path as her namesake.
Titanic 3! What happened to 2?
Oh my God, look at this ship.
It's on your leg.
Okay,
Look at this ship.
We have cosplayers, mediums, relatives, and as you know, priceless relics from the original Titanic disaster. Full throttle.
Full throttle.
To the best crew on the Atlantic. We are in open water.
On behalf of the White Star Lines, we'd like to welcome you aboard this maiden voyage of Titanic 3.
So you thought you could just steal these from their final resting place?
I preserve them so their memories can live on.
I bet you're gonna want to know what hidden treasures are around here.
What is she doing?
I call on you, you spirits, rise!
How long's this been happening? You are on hallowed water and you have desecrated it.
When did this movie come out? Came out a year ago. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add to that. Wait a second. Titanic 2. They made a Titanic 2 in 2010? I am sorry. I'm going down the rabbit hole. I have to see this as well. Of course, it's an asylum movie. Oh my God. Yeah, so if you don't know, Asylum is a movie renowned for making bad not mockbusters, but just really cheap cash grabs and like knockoffs. Like, so if you haven't heard of one of their movies, it was, they made a movie called Transmorphers. What was another one? Atlantic Rim was another. I can't think of any more at the moment, but okay, the last reaction of this Titanic 2 trailer.
100 years later, the world's greatest ship.
Why is that this has a max resolution of 240. What? Okay.
Most sophisticated ship ever created, the Titanic 2.
Let's make history. We'll sail again.
Have another one of your bad feelings, Captain?
You could say that.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If I could have your attention, please.
We are all going to die.
The same course. And the same fate.
'Cause of course.
Requiring immediate assistance.
Looks like history's repeating itself.
Yeah, it appears to be.
You understand me, Captain? There's another wave coming.
Find out how fast this thing is moving.
Whatever you're gonna do it fast.
Titanic 2.
Oh my God. So, funny thing, it's like all of these Titanic movies, they was like, oh, same path, same thing. They keep framing it as if like, oh, the Titanic was some sort of mockery of nature, this pure hubris, if you will. But the thing is, that whole saying about the Titanic, oh, it was unsinkable, the makers and owners of that ship never said that. That was just a one-off line that some random guy said in a newspaper. Or like some editor said in a newspaper. No one who actually built the ship or owned it ever said that or ever believed that. So this whole thing of like the building another Titanic is like pure hubris and is destined to fall the same way that the first one did. In Titanic 3, this JonTron reaction is just, it's been a trip. Oh, so yeah. Definitely gonna call that for now. So yeah, original video is linked in the description if you haven't seen it for some reason. I'm not gonna link those 2 trailers because like, it's easy enough to look them up for yourself. But yeah, corner video will be leading to my newest Let's Play of the day. And yeah, I hope you guys liked. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!